Good morning, my friends. Today we are doing grammar lesson 8.9 on noun clauses being used as direct objects. We are almost done with noun clauses, just one more lesson after this. So at this point, you should have a great understanding of what a noun clause is. You should be finding them easier, finding those introductory words and knowing when to stop. So hopefully it's going to be an easy lesson today. So let's get started. Now, let's put back into your mind what a direct object is, first of all. A direct object is going to receive the action of the verb. It's going to answer the question who or what. So these are going to be relatively easy for you to find. All right, so if it's a noun clause that's being used as a direct object, it's still going to have that subject, it's still going to have a predicate. And in this case, because it's a direct object, it's going to follow the main verb of the sentence. So if you can find that main verb, they're going to be very easy to find. It's going to receive the action of that verb that it follows. It's going to answer that question, who or what, right after that verb. And it's going to start with one of our introductory words. The main ones you're going to find today are going to be why, how, that, or whether. So look for those words. And this is what else makes it easy. This time, once you find that introductory word, it's going to go to the end of the sentence. So that makes it very, very simple. So let's practice a little bit. Looking at our first example, we wondered how we would raise money for new computers. So the first thing we need to do is find the main verb. What did we do? We wondered. All right, now after the main verb, what answers who or what? So we wondered what? Well, we wondered how. Well, there's that introductory word. And then we go to the end of the sentence. So this whole clause, how we would raise money for new computers, is a noun clause that is the direct object answering what we wondered about. All right, let's look at the second example. Our main verb here is imagine. Well, wait a minute. There's no subject in this sentence. Why is there no subject? Because this is a command. Remember at the beginning of chapter 8, we learned all about the different kinds of sentences? Well, the subject of this sentence is understood to be you because it's telling someone to do something. So our main verb here is imagine. Now, what are we supposed to imagine? Well, there's that introductory word. We're supposed to imagine what life would be like before the airplane, or what life was like before the airplane. There is your noun clause acting as the direct object. It's answering what about what we're supposed to imagine. All right, let's do some more practice, and you'll see how fairly simple these are to find. All right, first sentence. I've specifically did a question here because questions seem to be confusing sometimes because there's a little bit of confusion as to where the main verb is. So the first one, do you know who invented the microwave oven? Remember, when I have a question, I like to switch it into a statement instead, and I say, you do know. Use your subject. Do know is your main verb. Now, what comes right after do know? What do we know? Or who do we know? You do know who, there's your introductory word, invented the microwave oven. So our clause in this case is who invented the microwave oven. And there is your direct object. Now, Peter Spencer discovered. Discovered is your main verb. Well, what did he discover? There's your introductory word. He discovered that. And now we're going to go to the end of the sentence, that the candy bar in his pocket had melted. And that is your clause acting as direct object. Third sentence, he wondered what else the vacuum tube might affect. So what's your main verb? What did he do? Well, he wondered. Now, what or who did he wonder about? In this case, it's answering what. And our introductory word is what. So he wondered what, now we go to the rest of the sentence, what else the vacuum tube might affect. And there is your direct object. The fourth sentence, we, of course, asked that the cafeteria workers submit receipts. Well, what did we do? Don't get confused because of course is in there. That's not going to do anything except for confused a few of you, I guess, when you're looking for that main verb. So we did what? We asked. Now, what or who did we ask? Well, we asked that. There is your introductory word. We go to the rest of the sentence. So what are we asking? We asked that the cafeteria workers submit receipts. And there's your direct object for asked. Second to last sentence, we wondered. All right, what did we wonder about? We wondered how we should organize the receipts. So the direct object is how we should organize the receipts. That's your clause telling you what you're wondering about. Final example. Now we hope that people will buy the printed books for themselves. Here we have which word for your main verb? We did what? I hope you said hope. All right. Now, what do we hope about? Find that introductory word. We hope that, now we go to the end of the sentence, that people will buy the printed books for themselves. That is your clause acting as your direct object. I hope you can see that once you find the main verb and you find that introductory word, finding the direct object in this case is fairly simple. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me, email me, message me in Google Classroom. I am happy to help you with this. Have a great and blessed day.